Hey everyone, it's Baboon Banana 99 here, and today we are talking about one of the best PvP builds in New World Season 4. We are talking about the Fire Staff and Rapier synergy, a combo that's not just effective but downright exhilarating. This is one of those New World specs that simply just has everything in its kit, from damage to mobility to survivability, and since you can dash around the battlefield multiple times with haste, it simply makes you unkillable. If you learned something new in today's video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get right into the video. Starting off with the Fire Staff tree, we are using a standard Pillar of Fire, Fireball, and Burnout combo. This Fire Staff tree is what every Fire Staff uses with the exception of one talent. The talent called Combat Speed on the bottom right can be exchanged for a few other talents. The first one being Kindle. If you want to make your damage over time effects last a little bit longer, you can run this instead of the Haste. Otherwise, the Let It Burn passive is going to be your other option to become a little bit more tankier. The reasoning behind dropping Combat Speed is because a lot of the other Fire Staffs in this game do run Alacritous Punishment, and if the other Fire Staff that you are fighting does not have Combat Speed, and you do, you are going to be taking 20% more damage. The first build here that I have on the screen is going to be the Evade, Fletch, and Flourish and Finish combo. Flourish and Finish comes with a stagger, some grit, and some stamina on hits, and is overall just a very good burst ability. If you are looking to be a little bit more defensive with the Rapier, I would highly recommend this build because Riposte is going to counter any attack as well as stun them for 2.5 seconds if they do not dodge your Riposte, and for the attributes 200 Con and the rest Intelligence is the best option. Let's talk about the best in slot gear that you should be aiming for with this build. The best 3 perks to take in OPR is Enchanted Ward, Elemental Aversion, and Shirking Heals. Getting Enchanted Ward and Elemental Aversion together is only possible by getting the new dungeon gear that drops from Glacial Tarn. In my last Fire Staff Abyss guide, we used the same exact pieces, and we do put Shirking Heals on them. Moving on to the best in slot gear, we have the Great Helm of the Frigid Dawn, which does have the Enchanted Ward and Elemental Aversion perks, which you cannot get anywhere else besides this dungeon. And of course, you want to put Shirking Heals on it. You could use this in every single build. We are using Featherweight in this build, and once again, Shirking Heals is the best option. And for the gloves, we are using the Gauntlets of Frigid Dawn with Shirking Heals on them, and we have a pair of crafted legs here that you could easily craft. Shirking Energy has such a high chance to roll, or you can probably buy this on the trading post. And for the last piece of gear is going to be the Spinweave boots, which are crafted. Once again, Shirking Heals and Empowering Fireball, and hoping for health is probably going to be your best bet. Elemental Aversion is definitely a lot better than health in this meta, but since health has such a high chance to roll, it is simply just the easier route to go. For the amulet, we are using the Corrupt Progenitor amulet, once again for that refreshing recovery. When your health drops below 50%, all of your active ability cooldowns are reset. For the ring, we have a crafted ring with hardy fire damage and mortal empowerment. If you want to go the easy route, you can simply use your champion's ring that you got from your PvP track and upgrade it at the kiln with fire damage. And lastly, for the earring, we are using the Endless Thirst artifact, and once again put regenerating on it. A lot of players opt to put refreshing toast, but regenerating just scales and has so much more value. Moving on to the weapons, we have a crafted staff with Alacritous Punishment, Flame Attunement, and Keenly Jagged. We need Keenly Jagged to proc our finisher. Since attacks against bleeding targets deal 15% more damage, we need Keenly Jagged on our Fire Staff. Flame Attunement is going to be one of those consistent damage perks that is going to increase your burst and outplay potential. Do not sleep on this perk. If you want to put Empowering Fireball instead of Flame Attunement, you can. And lastly, for the finisher Rapier, we have a few options. I did opt to take and put Killing Empowered on my finisher simply because I use it in a lot of PvE builds. But if you really wanted to min-max this build with full potential, I would say put Keen Speed on your finisher. You'll proc this so much, and the 20% haste to run away is absolutely massive. You can also put Plague Crits on it. That is also not a bad option, but if you were to put one out of all of the 3 perks that I mentioned, I would definitely choose Keen Speed if you are going to be a PvP focused player only. The gems you want to put in all of your armor from head to toe is going to be the Ignited Opals. It is 2% elemental damage absorption on top of the fire attack 2% damage increase. Putting 5 of them in your armor is going to increase your Fire Staff damage and power by 10%, and this damage also does apply to your finisher if you do put a ruby in there, which you should be with this build. The gem for your Fire Staff should be an Ignited Opal, and the gem in your Rapier should be the Augmented Ignited Ruby, which is simply the ruby with the 8% fire damage per second. If you want to be cheap, you can simply just put a normal ruby in here. Personally, that's what I do, but if you really wanted to min-max this build, that is the gem you would put inside here. For the Heart Rune, the Stalwart Heart Rune of Stoneform is going to be your best option. The heal is just too good to pass up. In the last Fire Staff guide, I did go over a few combos with the Fire Staff, but I will simply pair them once again. Before you cast every Fire Staff ability, you just simply want to quickly light attack and then cast your ability. It applies a smolder stack and does do a pretty decent chunk of weapon damage. With the Rapier Flourish and Finish build, your bread and butter combo is going to be the auto evade auto into the Flourish and Finish. And that's about it. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down in the comments below. We are live on Twitch every day at 5 p.m. PST, and we try to upload every day at 8 a.m. PST. So if you want to stay up to date, don't forget to check those notifications. Leave a like and a sub. Follow me on Twitch, and I will see you in the next video. Here are some clips. Peace, baby. Fuck, I thought I... Wait, hold on, I have riposte. I don't like this ability. It's one here. Come here, brother. He's trying to spike me. I keep hitting my autos. I just gotta finish these guys. Guys, no stam. Oh yeah, this guy should be dead here. Oh my god, riposte diff. Freaking riposte diff right there. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm liking the shirking, bro. Yo, thank you, Cheesy Weezy, for the best roll. Appreciate it, man. Oh. Oh my god, that guy just got shit on. Oh, Buster, you gotta land a shot, man. You gotta land a shot, Buster. Oh, you don't need to land a poison. Come on, Frat. Oh, he's SKing back. Aiming in. Okay. Wait, this guy's a demon. Nah. I saw you were going this way, honey. Come on now. Care if that's some pussy shit, but we're playing it today. Look at this damage, and you're dead. Boom! Romanus. Bro, you're like two-shot, brother. What are you playing? You thought I was gonna go up top, son? Come on now. Come here, Striggs. Boom.